for Masters of the Mountain, I did the Goose Battle Dragon, and in parallel, I was working on the Legacy Bounty, which appeared for the first time on Masters of the Mountain. So the cool thing with Goose Battle Dragon was the fact that I have also the pictures of the concepts. I made the red one for myself. I had some time. I wanted to make a highly detailed miniature dragon, and like, let's see how far this can be pushed. And so, there's rare opportunities to actually do something. And the creative lead then, Cherim, really liked it and wanted to find a way to put it in the portfolio. And that was before we defined what Master of the Mountain was going to be. Like this medieval. So we were on an exploration stage and said, I want to put this in. And that's why there is a couple of explorations. Initially, maybe it's a red dragon, then it became a green jade Lloyd dragon. Then the story, when we managed to get it in the portfolio, the story defined as something that would work more for Wu. So that's how you end up to that look of gold and white and black. So this one is very, very dear to me. I really like. I don't think I have any regrets or anything I've ever done, but this one is me on a toy, And then I have some concepts that I did back then for Griefbringer, and the final model was done by Michael Knapp, who also mentored me on the TV show side of things. He was running, as you probably know, the TV show for quite a while. And these are two concepts. Of course, the more wyverny one is way more unstable and not very good for play. And then I had the very large one, and it was quite heavy for the getting the feel of the bone dragon. And then he, of course, refined it, made it a very, very nice model for product. And on the Skull Sorcerer's Dungeon, the first sketch of that was done by Menelaos Floridis, who was, again, from the original team of Ninjago back in the day. And it was finalized by Marcus Rorbula. So I did the in-between. I took the ideas of the functions, I refined the shape and the skull, and then, of course, Marcus took over. And after a lot of frustrations with what I had done, he managed to make something insanely appealing and actually a very good experience, I think. And then, of course, as I said, we have the Legacy Bounty, which is I was very happy when I was given the opportunity to do it. Do you want to do it? Of course, because it's a milestone for a Ninjago designer. I think the first dragon and the bounty is like the pinnacle of things you can do. So of course it was the challenge of getting something on par with what we did for the movie, which was an insane build by Chris. And I tried, of course, with different constraints, different needs. I managed to capture something that was so iconic, and we wanted to get to as close to the legacy one, the original. That's why the oversized dragon head, and all this stuff. There were some cool ideas. I think Frederick Andre did a first pass on this one, and I think it's the one that I have as the concept model here. There was Leonardo Lopez who had the amazing idea of the opening, how's it called, the bridge opening thing. So it was just an implementation of different things. And initially I was really keen on doing the splitting engine as close to the show as possible, but that was getting too technical and too heavy, very, very fast. So trying to do something unique that we hadn't done before, I decided to go on having the opening boosters on the front, which was something that was on the show, but was not done in the past. So overall, I'm quite happy with the looks, and it's one of the most it's a thing that I really like looking at myself. That I managed to get the wings having an angle and all these. I think it's quite dynamic for what it represents. there's no particular reasons. It comes down to element availabilities and other constraints. So it's totally what is the best we can do. So that's, you get more ninjas, you get there's a balance. We always try to do, whatever a fan would wish to do or have. But of course, sometimes the reality is that you cannot you can't do it. There is constraints.